So back-to-back games coming up. How do you manage different things like minutes and game planning and stuff like that coming into this?
It's a good question, especially when the other teams aren't going back-to-back. You know, like in a conference tournament, everybody's on the has got the same advantage, disadvantage. But for us, that's not the case this time. But you know, you really just try to. I don't think you save a thing. I think you got to play for the first game and go from there. I don't think there's any managing. I think the whole thing is to try to win the first night, and that's what we're going to try to do.
And does it alter the recovery process after the game in order to try to get these guys to bounce back in less than 24 hours?
No, not really. Not really. You know, like I said, this will be like a conference tournament for us, but not for the other team. But no, you just, you know, try to get them out of here, get them into bed, have a shoot around the next day, and that's about the best you can do. So as far as preparation for the other team, it's going to be pretty light, you know, for Hampton. But right now we've put 100%. I don't believe you can prepare for two teams at once, and so we've been preparing for Nicholls State.
Any update on Marcus's condition, or are you still saying he's hoping?
Still hopeful. Yes, still hopeful. Questionable to hopeful, but we'll see. You know, we'll know really tomorrow.
What stage will he need to reach in his recovery for him?
Well, he'll need to feel like he can play. I mean, we don't make guys play. You know, we just don't do that. So for them not to play, one is if our doctors or Warren say that somebody should not play, then they won't play. And then the other one is if they don't feel like they can play, we would never ask them to play. So it really is it's really not a coach's decision. It's far more on the other side of things. So, you know, we'll see how that plays out. But hopeful is the right word. I hope that he could play tomorrow night.
In his case, is it a strength and range of motion thing, or is it merely pain management at this point?
You know, anytime there's an injury, I think it's all the above, honestly. You know, when you're injured, you always do lose some strength, range of motion, and then there's always pain involved. So I would say it's all the above for him.
Nicholls State's top scorer, Jadante Fry, put up, 19 points a game and over 25 times. Is he going to get very familiar with Keith Frazier again?
Well, we'll see. They've got a few guys that are capable of getting 20, 25 points in a given game, and he's certainly one of them. He draws a lot of fouls as well. But they've also got an offense that's pretty clever, pretty tricky. I've seen it before years ago. We played them maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and it's unlike most offenses that you see, and it's not easy. And they've got some good pieces, and they play to certain guys, and they play to their strengths. So from a defensive standpoint, it'll be a good challenge.
This is your last practice running things before Coach Brown gets back.
Oh, that's
Do you have
right.
Any thoughts going into it?
No, just trying to get ready for the game, honestly.